Alright, here we have our custom restored 1980 Chevy El Camino. This came from a guy that was a collector, and he had this thing completely painted, this base coat clear coat to match his 56 Chevy. Ended up selling off the 56 Chevy, as a lot of us end up doing, and sold this off. It's a really nice paint job. You know, it's all been cleared over except for the gold, so really well done. You can't even tell what color it ever used to be, but I think it was probably already some type of blue, and then with blue interior. It was a nice, like what some people want to call a sympathetic restoration, or so it wasn't a frame off, but the motor was gone through. It's a few years old. The paint was gone through, all the seals, all interior. It's got those staggered rally wheels, 15x8, 7s up front with the raised white letters, custom exhaust. So we'll get in here. There's really very little imperfections. You got a little tiny chip there. There's like a little bit of something coming that's coming through from underneath the paint there, but it's smooth to the touch. It's just like a little imperfection. And then there's a couple small stress cracks there. And then there's some couple small stress cracks there. All the chrome's in really nice condition. You know, the trim is original, but it's a nice shape. Still got the original emblem. It's got a nice deep reflection. Not sure if the front bumper was replaced or not, but it looks like it may have been, or at least recovered. Light's got nice clarity. There's a little bit of, you know, sandblasting type, kind of like this, on the plastics itself. No dents or dings. It's got nice depth. It's kind of like a, you know, like a dark royal blue metallic. You know, all the mirrors are painted, new seals, all new seals around the door. The inside of the bed he never used for hauling or anything, but there's a couple areas where the paint came off the seam sealer. So maybe just you could just go around and get that piece repainted, or shoot it in black, or maybe get the bottom line X'd. But it's nice shiny paint throughout. Tailgate opens. So we got this interior handle here. So it's a nice snug fit. Nice shiny paint. And then when you close it, you gotta, there's all these commands, you gotta keep that up. It's got the custom tail lights, custom chrome tips. It's got the roll pan on the rear. That was all welded in. Done real nice. You can't see any signs of body work. It's got the custom emblems, like a 56 Chevy. That looks real cool. You know, it's painted even under here. You can see where the two-tone was carried through. So, got a little scuff right there. No rust. You'll see some, maybe it looks like some dried wax right there, but there's a couple areas towards the edge. It looks like, I don't know. It's hard to tell. You know, the lighting, this kind of changes. It's like a little brighter blue. I'll show you a couple of this, what I was talking about over here. It looks like maybe the car was probably completely painted in white, but it looks like they ran a little thin here. It's smooth, sanded out and polished, and looks good and everything, but it's a little bit lighter than the rest of the blue. And there's a couple other small areas that look like that too. So it's a great driver. You know, it's not a trailer queen. Underneath's been all undercoated to get the new exhaust. It's been undercoated on the back, but underneath you'll just see the dry factory floors. So those were left original. Looks like he's got some backup lights down below. Just really clean, but you know, not brand new by any means. So this would make a great shop truck, or just a, you know, Saturday night cruiser. Go to your local car shows. Then you got the disc brakes up front. Looks really good. But yeah, I mean, there's not very little imperfections to talk about. I mean, it's nice, smooth, deep paint. But you know, it's probably not like something that you'd see at the Riddler, built by Chip Foose or anything, but this is a really nice car. It gets a ton of compliments. You will not find another one like it. Seat's been totally redone. Dash is actually really, really nice. I mean, but it's all original from what I could tell. Carpet's been replaced front and back, like new condition. There might be just a little bit of dirt here and there. Door panel, it's got the custom window crank. It's got the custom emblems there, kind of go along with that Bel Air theme. Got a little bit of overspray when you did the. So yeah, maybe blue was first. Okay, who knows? But it looks good. No rust. Then back behind here is all finished nice. The cargo area. Probably not enough light to get you in there, but it looks really nice. Nice door gaps. Doesn't have any door hinge issues. You know, if rating this from a 1 to 10, from 10 to being something you take to the trailer, you know, this is a strong 8. I mean, it's just a really nice car. You see the dash. Really nice carpet. It's got custom steering wheel. Maybe. It's got this piece that buttons in to hide the cargo area. New seals. New seals on both sides. The door panels are original, besides those, I think this may have been, you know, repainted or something, but it's got the custom emblems. All the trim on the inside and the headliner been redone in white. Have some marks here, so I think it used to be blue interior originally. I'll go ahead and pop the hood. And you can see on the inside of the hood they ran a little bit thin, but you don't see that when the hood's closed, and that's probably why the reason they didn't give any crazy efforts to it. But the underside of the hood is nice and shiny, new hinge. You know, the latch, it means new. The hood hinges have been all restored and look good. It's nice and clean in here, and it looks like they shot the core support. It's about 3.5 years old. Motor, the 3.8 V6 was pulled and painted to match, but some of the paint from the heat has kind of come off. Steering pulley, stuff like that. Looks good, runs good. You know, I've been tempted a few times to you know, throw 350 in there, but it just runs so good, and you know, not everybody's looking for that V8. Kind of likes a little better gas mileage. It has a V8 sound too with the Flowmaster exhaust. Brakes are gone through. Power steering gearbox was gone through, so I'll fire this up. You can kind of hear the exhaust. Got the seatbelt stuck in there. Running nice and smooth. Never had any issues with it. One time it sat for quite a while and fired it up, and it for a brief second had just a lifter tick, but once it got pumped up it went away. So if you don't drive it a whole lot, you know, maybe that'll happen to you once in a gray moon, but sounds nice. So alright, this is going to be going up at no reserve, 7-day auction. I mean, just a beautiful 80 El Camino. It'll be a great one to cruise in. It's going to be going on no reserve, so good luck.